Welcome to our exploration of beneficial bacteria. When we think of bacteria, we often associate them with illness and disease. However, the reality is quite different. Most bacteria are not harmful at all. In fact, many bacteria are essential helpers that make life on Earth possible. These microscopic organisms work tirelessly behind the scenes, performing vital functions that support all living things. Today, we'll discover how these tiny helpers impact our daily lives and the environment around us. Beneficial bacteria play three critical roles in nature. First, they assist in digestion, helping animals and humans break down food. Second, they perform nitrogen fixation, converting atmospheric nitrogen into forms that plants can use. Third, they enable decomposition, recycling dead matter back into the ecosystem. Each of these roles is fundamental to life on our planet. Without bacteria performing these functions, ecosystems would collapse, and life as we know it would not exist. Let's explore each of these roles in detail. Inside our intestines lives an entire community of bacteria known as the gut microbiome. This community contains trillions of individual bacteria cells, far outnumbering the cells in our own body. These bacteria are not invaders or parasites. They are essential partners in our health. They help us break down complex foods that our own digestive enzymes cannot process. Additionally, they produce vitamins that our bodies need but cannot make on their own. Without these bacterial helpers, our digestive system would struggle to function properly. Gut bacteria provide four major benefits to human health. First, they break down dietary fiber and complex carbohydrates that human enzymes cannot digest, extracting additional nutrients and energy from our food. Second, they synthesize essential vitamins, particularly vitamin K and several B vitamins, which are crucial for blood clotting and energy metabolism. Third, they strengthen our immune system by training it to distinguish between harmful and harmless microorganisms. Fourth, they maintain microbial balance by preventing harmful bacteria from multiplying and causing infections. This partnership between humans and bacteria is a perfect example of symbiosis in nature. Plants require nitrogen to build proteins and grow properly. Although nitrogen gas makes up 78% of our atmosphere, plants cannot use nitrogen in its gaseous form. They need nitrogen in a chemically combined form, such as ammonia or nitrates. This creates a significant challenge for plant life. Fortunately, special bacteria have evolved the remarkable ability to solve this problem. These nitrogen-fixing bacteria can capture nitrogen gas from the air and convert it into chemical compounds that plants can absorb through their roots. This process is called nitrogen fixation, and it is essential for agriculture and natural ecosystems. Nitrogen-fixing bacteria work in fascinating ways. Many of these bacteria form partnerships with legume plants such as peas, beans, and clover. The bacteria live inside special structures called root nodules that form on the plant's roots. Inside these nodules, bacteria convert atmospheric nitrogen, which has the chemical formula N2, into ammonia, which has the formula NH3. The ammonia enriches the soil, making it more fertile. This is why farmers often plant legumes to improve soil quality naturally. The partnership benefits both the bacteria, which receive shelter and nutrients from the plant, and the plant, which receives nitrogen compounds it desperately needs. Three types of bacteria are particularly important for nitrogen fixation. Rhizobium bacteria form symbiotic relationships with legume plants, living in their root nodules. Azotobacter bacteria live freely in the soil and fix nitrogen without needing a plant host. Cyanobacteria, also called blue-green algae, perform nitrogen fixation in aquatic environments and can also photosynthesize like plants. Each of these bacterial types plays a unique role in different ecosystems, ensuring that nitrogen cycles through the environment and remains available to all living organisms. Without these bacteria, most ecosystems would suffer from severe nitrogen deficiency. Every living organism eventually dies, and all organisms produce waste materials. If these dead organisms and waste simply accumulated, the Earth would become buried under layers of organic debris. Nutrients would be locked away in dead matter, unavailable to living things. This is where decomposer bacteria become crucial. These bacteria specialize in breaking down dead plants, dead animals, fallen leaves, and organic waste. They release powerful enzymes that chemically break apart complex organic molecules. This decomposition process releases simple nutrients back into the soil and water, where they can be absorbed by plants and reused. Decomposition is nature's ultimate recycling system. Decomposition happens in three main stages. First, bacteria and other decomposers break down complex organic materials like proteins, fats, and carbohydrates into simpler chemical compounds. Second, these simpler compounds release essential nutrients, including nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, back into the soil where plants can access them. Third, plants absorb these recycled nutrients through their roots and use them to grow, completing the cycle. This continuous process ensures that nutrients flow through ecosystems in cycles rather than becoming permanently locked away. Without bacterial decomposers, nutrient cycles would stop, and life would gradually exhaust available resources. As we have learned, beneficial bacteria are not just helpful, they are absolutely essential for life on Earth. They assist in digestion, enabling animals to extract maximum nutrition from their food. They perform nitrogen fixation, converting atmospheric nitrogen into forms that plants can use. They drive decomposition, recycling nutrients from dead matter back into living ecosystems. These three roles interconnect to create the conditions that support all life. The next time you think about bacteria, remember that most are not enemies, but allies. These microscopic helpers work constantly to maintain the balance of nature and make our existence possible. Thank you for joining this exploration of beneficial bacteria.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.